business partner, our leader, and also our guests in our regional training. And Happy New Year to all of us. Um, First of all, for those who don't know me, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Daniel, a network development manager from Unicity Indonesia office. I'm very grateful that we all can gather together in this very first regional Zoom training in 2021 tonight. I know that 2020 have passed about a few days ago, and I believe that everyone had a wonderful time with their family and also their loved one. Talking about New Year, I believe that probably each of us have already set up a new goal and also new resolutions for this year. And at this time, Winda, our product specialist from Unicity Indonesia, will teach us about our world-class products and the potential health that we can have by taking it for ourselves by the theme on how to get how to get ready for an upgrade for this year. I turn over to you, Ms. Winda.
Thank you, Mr. Daniel, and good evening, everybody. Happy New Year for you all. And I hope for many better things in 2021, much better than the last year. So I'm going to open my screen for a second. All right, this session will be quick, around 35 minutes, I hope. And afterwards, you can also type in your questions in the chat, and I will answer after the explanation. So, well, today we are going to discuss a brand new start. Why you need an upgrade? Because last year, we already have so much party. Wow, amazing. Much lobster, seafood, a big feast everywhere, anytime. Christmas, New Year, so much parties. Although some of us still stay at home, but we do gather with the families. And these kind of diets actually change the microflora, the microbiome inside our guts. The foods that we eat, the content of protein, the fat, especially the carbohydrate types that we take, some kind of vegetables that contain polyphenols or probiotics and prebiotics, they are all affecting the way our gut metabolize. So the bacteria inside the gut itself, in your intestine, also change its composition. So for example, there are different types of good bacteria, such as the bifidobacteria or lactobacilli. And these changes, one in other way, will change how our body metabolize, how our body work. Now, these biologic effects, hold on. Okay. These biologic effects can also cause you healthy or can make you sick. So there are two different ways, two different pathways. It all depends on the way we eat, on the way our activity work, what do we do every day, and the way the bacteria work inside our body too. There is a study that gut microbiomes, the bacteria inside our intestine, can change very, very quickly. How quickly is that? It's as quick as 24 hours. So what you eat can directly affect how the bacteria multiply or how the bacteria metabolize inside your gut. The diet type itself also can change the composition and the activity of the microbiome. The diet type I mean here is especially the high fat diet and the high sugar diet, and it gives bad effects to the microflora inside our body. Once Dr. Lucas Grants, our science advisor in Unicity, says that the microbiome is a collective community of important and beneficial microorganisms that live in and on you. It means that the microbiomes are good for your body. It is inside us, it can grow, it multiply, and it gives us a good health effect. So it is important for us to maintain our good microbiome. Some of the roles of the gut microbiome are, for example, producing short-chain fatty acids. This is the type of fatty acids that helps to control the level of your fat in the body. For example, cholesterol, triglyceride, the LDL, the HDL. It helps with immune regulation, maintaining your immune system, and make some of the vitamins inside your body. For example, the biotin and vitamin K, types of vitamins that cannot be made by ourselves, so we need to get it from someone else. Atau others like producing enzymes, helping with hormone, and also the most important thing is maintaining the gut barrier. Gut barrier is like a big wall that is inside your intestine. So this barrier is important because it is the first wall that helps us to fight the pathogen. This is our soldier to fight the bad bacteria, to fight the parasite, to fight any kinds of disease that may enter our body through our gut. So it is said that 70 to 80% of the immune system is in the gut. So that's why the role of gut barrier is very important. Microbiome, especially the composition, affects health. So if you have a healthy microbiome composition, then you will have a good metabolism, good digestive system. But the other way around, if your microbiome is not good enough, it can cause several diseases. We can see from head to toe here. Autism, some depression, oral health, for example, tooth decay. COPD, it's a disease that related with the way people breathe. Skin disease, heart disease, asthma, pneumonia, it is quite common. It has problem with obesity as well. It's really getting hard to control your body weight if you have bad microbiome in your gut. Some of the disease like arthritis is not because of the old age, but it can be due to the microbiome inside your body. Other disease is very common one like diabetes, cancer, irritable bowel disease. This is where the most people cannot digest the food properly. So it affects the health of their gut lining. It can cause inflammation, can cause disruption in the gut lining. It causes infections. So this microbiome is dynamic. Remember that it can change. It changes depend on what you eat. It changes especially if you have bad diet. So how can we reverse this? Remember that it can change within 24 hours. So if you want to reverse it, you need some time to actually make it better again. So takes around 3 to 4 days in order to be able to change the microbiome composition in the gut. The best way to do is directly change your eating, your eating habit, the diet that you have every day. So start with having a good healthy meal that is balanced with protein, balanced with amount of fiber, carbohydrate, low in sugar, lower in fat. So these are the type of meals that good for you and especially good for the microbes inside your gut. And don't forget, when you already have so much bad bacteria because you have bad diet previously, start with cleaning the gut by itself. So in Unicity, we have a remarkably good product to do this. It's called the Clearstart 30 program. So the Clearstart 30 consists of several products from Unicity. There are Life Fiber, Paraway Plus, Nature's Tea, or you can use also aloe vera capsules. Paraway Plus is the first thing you have to have when you wake up. So this product can help with eliminating the many types of parasites, bad bacteria, and then all the pathogen, everything that can make us sick. It has what is called as black walnut hulls powder. This powder has an anti-parasitic activity. It means that it can kill the parasite inside our body. Another ingredient that is very interesting here is pumpkin seed extracts. So you know that this Paraplus is different from the store-bought medicines that can kill any kinds of parasite in your stomach, because this is a herbal supplement. So it works in natural way. It eliminates all the parasites in your body, from your system, in a natural way. So it has no side effects. That's the good thing about taking Para Plus, to clean your intestine from any kinds of pathogen. Some of the ingredients include also garlic pulp, and garlic has anti-fungi activity. It means that it can kill molds that maybe come from the food we eat. Usually we have many kinds of fermented food and some yeast or mold that can stay inside the gut and grow and cause us sick. Next is leaf fiber. This is a mix of different kinds of fiber. It consists of both the soluble fiber and the insoluble fibers. Those fibers have different roles in our body. Some of these fiber, they are good to bind with all the dirts in the gut lining. The basic ingredient from live fiber we call as psyllium husk fiber. So the psyllium husk can absorb water, much water. They love water so much, and can form a mass. So it is good to bulk the stools, to make it loosen a bit, and so all the dirt can easily come out from the system, from your body. So it helps with the bowel movement, with regularity of the bowel movement itself. Another interesting study about the psyllium husk is that it also affects with other health benefits. So it helps with chronic constipation, help with lowering sugar and fat from your body, especially in people with diabetes, type 2 diabetes. It helps the benefit to lower the total cholesterol, the LDL cholesterol, and it is good for people who have problems with chronic disease, with any kinds of metabolic syndrome, such as diabetes, the type 2 one, and also the hyperlipidemia. Fiber, there are two, right? The insoluble one, the soluble ones. The insoluble fiber are the types of fiber that cannot be digested with our gut enzyme. So in the digestive system, we cannot break the fiber down, but the role of this insoluble fiber is good for our gut bacteria. So it's called as prebiotic, the good food for our good bacteria inside the gut. This bacteria will break down the fiber, the insoluble fiber, digest it, using it as their food source, and they will metabolize and produce some different types of enzymes, vitamins, also fatty acids that are beneficial for our health. So this is important. That's why we need to have live fiber every day. And next thing is nature's tea. So what is the nature's tea used for? Nature's tea helps with cleaning the rest of the dirt, the rest of the bulky stool inside our system, and it helps with the more regular movement. So nature's tea, I would say, is a very powerful laxative. When you have troubles with going to the toilet, troubles with irregularity of your bowel movement, then you can take nature's tea. During the Clearstart program, you can take nature's tea straight 30 days, but outside the Clearstart program, you can take nature's tea twice a week to help you with regular bowel movement. The active ingredient in the nature's tea is an anthraquinones. So it has a laxative effect. It helps with also irritable bowel disease. So those of you who have problems with IBD, you can also take nature's tea. And it contains some of the peppermint extracts that actually helps with stomachache. With this two products, the Para Plus and the Nature's Tea, we can use this for 30 days straight. So when you start with the Clearstart program, cleansing the all things from your gut, all the parasites, all the leftover from your gut, then you can take both of these for straight 30 days. But after that, it should not be taken continuously. You can always repeat the Clearstart program 30 about 3 times a year. And next is aloe vera. This one is a bit mild laxative. So when you have finished with your Clearstart program and you want to have a regular bowel movement and want to clean the guts, so you can take aloe vera. In aloe vera, there is an active ingredient called aloin. Aloin helps with the gut lining. It provides a better movement for the stools. It has a mild laxative effect, so it helps to loosen your stool. This product is also mild with the effects, so maybe children from age 12 and also elderly can take this aloe vera when they have problems with bowel movement. Other good benefit for from aloe vera is to prevent the UTI, and it also contains some antioxidants, some antimicrobial activity, and also some vitamins. So you can take this aloe vera regularly. So it's a bit different from the nature's tea, yeah? Okay, it's blank and white. Once you finish with the Clearstart program, you already clear out everything from your system. Everything is in the gut already come out, eliminated. So nothing. That is why we need to relive the microbiome. We need to build a new community, a collective community of good microorganisms inside the gut. That's why the Bio7 is good to consume because it promotes healthy microbiome. When you take Bio7 regularly, every day, before your meal, these active ingredients in Bio7 helps with additional prebiotic, helps with growing a good microbiome inside the gut. It has different kinds of fiber blend, both the solubles and the insoluble ones, that is good for our gut bacteria. It also have other good good ingredients such as polycosanol and phytosterols that helps with regulating the sugar level in our blood, the fat level in our blood, some vitamins and minerals as well that helps with additional for our diet. The Bio7 already shown that it can increase the biodiversity of the microbiome up to 58 times. So when you take this Bio7 regularly for 3 months or more, then you can have better microbiomes. The more diversity of your microbiome, the better it is, because each bacteria inside your gut have different function. They produce different types of enzyme. They produce different types of chemical that helps with our digestion. And the good thing about taking Bio7 regularly is that it helps with controlling your sugar level. Some of people that have fasting glucose, quite high fasting glucose, they can reduce it up to 11%, total HbA1c up to 9%. So that's a big number for people who have problems with the diabetes. And with the fat level, it helps to reduce the total cholesterol and total LDL cholesterol especially, as well as VLDL and triglycerides. Another thing that is good to build up the community of good microbiome inside your body is probiotic. We have this super good product that helps with addition of good bacteria in our gut. So why do we need probiotic? Why do we need extra additional of different kinds of microbiome? It's because the environment we live in. Before, the environment we live in allows us to be exposed to different kinds of microorganisms, to build different kinds of microbiome inside our body. But now we live in an environment which is more sterile. So this environment gives us little chance to be exposed with different kinds of microbiomes. And so other thing that the food we eat, the way food is produced, the way food is processed also affects the microbiome inside the food itself. And when we eat them, it affects our digestive health as well as immune health and how our body metabolizes. So that is why we need probiotic to support our healthy microbiome. This product has been scientifically proven containing the strains that can help with good metabolism. It contains some of the bacteria that are good for our health, and there are 4 types of good bacteria in the probiotic, from Lactobacillus, Acidophilus, and Rhamnosus, and also the Bifidobacterium breve and lactis. So these good bacteria are helping us with our body metabolism, with our good environment inside the body, and also maintaining the immune health. So I'm going to explain to you why about the immune health. Imagine you inside your body, there are many walls. These walls are very tight with each other. So when bad things happen, the walls is broken. It's called the inflammation. So these walls will shrink and it will create a gap. This gap will allow bad bacteria or any kind of parasites or pathogen enter our body system. So it lower our immune system. So having a good amount of good bacteria means that we have enough soldiers in our body to fight with these bad microorganisms. They will create a barrier, they will create a thin layer on top of our wall, so our wall will stay intact and the bad microorganism cannot enter the body system to cause any kinds of disease. So that's why it is important for us to clean up, to support or rebuild the community of the good bacteria inside our gut. So these are the best products that can help you with maintaining and cleaning all the body system. So when you already have so much bad diet and it's time to upgrade all of the body system for better gut microbiome, then don't forget to start with the Clearstart program and additional of some good probiotics and prebiotics. Okay, so if there are any questions from you, then maybe we will start. Yeah, Mr. Daniel, we've finished tonight. So is there any questions from you?
Thank you, Inda, for sharing the materials you have. So this is the Q&A sessions. So if there's anyone who wants to ask their questions, please drop their questions in the chat box, please. Okay, Miss Winda, I think we have questions coming. I will leave it to you. Thank you.
If nature's tea date expired, can we still consume it? With that one, how far it is from the expiry date? You need to look first. Usually we won't suggest expired product to be consumed, but you need to check if they change any color, if they change any smell or any bad taste, then means that you cannot consume it. But if it's still intact in the pack and there is no other weird smell or taste, then you still can consume it, but not more than 3 months usually. Is aloe vera a good substitute for nature's tea? This is a good question too. People sometimes cannot tolerate nature's tea very well because nature's tea will cause too much bowel movement. So it's like irritating for people who doesn't really take laxative products regularly. So if you want to replace the nature's tea with aloe vera during the Clearstart program, then it is okay to do so. Do we take Clearstart together with Bio7 and probiotic, or should we finish Clearstart then consume Bio7 and probiotic? Yes, during the Clearstart program, you can also take the Bio7 and the probiotic all together, but there are some timings to it. So for example, Paraplus, you take it on an empty stomach when you wake up in the morning. Wait around 30 minutes until you take the leaf fiber. Bio7 and probiotic is usually taken before your meal or after your meal for probiotic. And at night, you can take nature's tea or replace it with aloe vera. So it's about the timing, but you can take this product all together while we are cleansing the gut with the from the parasites. We can also replenish the good bacteria in our gut. So we can take them all together. The quantity of Bio7 has been irregular lately. The content is lesser than what's stated on the box. Does lesser bios mean not means if you means lesser, that you mean in its ingredient or in its weight? I'm not sure about that. Maybe we should ask this with the QC if what is stated in the box is less in the sachet. I mean, in the sachet is less than what is stated. I'm not sure if it's true, but I should check again with the QC if it's true. If let's say the sachet say 10 grams, but it only contains 2 grams, then you should report to us. And thank you for noticing it. Chinese New Year is coming soon. Clearstart best resulted during the festival or after? No worry, you already have so much festival, and we will have other exciting things come up, some tips and trick for the Chinese New Year festival. So please watch us for the next training in February, because we will discuss about that. We will have 2 trainings coming up. We discuss about the benefits of taking the Unicity product anytime before and after the Chinese New Year as well. So no worries, you can start the Clearstart now. I believe Bio7 do not contain polycosanol. With this one, maybe different version from different country also different. So we should check with each country as well. Is Bio7 an upgrade of Bios Life? Yes, it is an upgraded version, the newer formula from Bios Life. It has some of the ingredients from the previous Bios Life and other additional new ingredients. Bio7 is the latest formula. Yeah, with Miss Audrey Chow about the Bio7 irregular composition and stuff, I think please send your queries to the customer service of your country, and if there is any maybe defect product or something, we will try to check with the QC. Okay. But thank you for noticing to us. Okay, is there any other question? If you still have any questions about the health, how to use this product, you are welcome to contact me to my email, science.indonesia@unicity.com. So we will help you with anything, how to use this product, what is the product used for, anything about the Unicity products. Thank you very much for tonight.
All right. Do you have any other questions coming? No.
You can also send your questions to claudia.yu@unicity.com, the product specialist from Malaysia.
Right. Okay. I think I think no more questions coming, Mrs. Winda. Thank you so much for your time, for sharing the materials and also informations to us. And also, thank you all for investing your time and investing yourself to listen a very valuable informations that hopefully can upgrade ourselves in this year 2021. I think that's all from us, and thank you, everyone. Happy New Year. Have a wonderful night.
See you next week.